India, the USA, Great Britain, the Netherlands, Venezuela. People from these and many other countries of the world live with us side by side. They are working, starting families, growing up children and simply enjoying life in Kazakhstan. In our program Connecting Cultures, we share their stories that had occurred before they came to Kazakhstan and after they arrived here. From them, we will learn how the experience of staying in our country has changed their destinies. Our program follows the life of foreigners in our country. This is true stories told by representatives of many nations living and developing in Kazakhstan, and for whom our country has become home. International students who come to Kazakhstan certainly get in touch with traditions and holidays of many nations and nationalities living in our country. And one of these holidays is the International Women's Day, which has been celebrated for over 100 years now. And our today's program is devoted to the beautiful half of the humanity. Our first heroine, Jawhara Mustafa, was born in the United Arab Emirates in the city of Sharjah. She visited Kazakhstan for the first time at the age of 2. Currently, Jawhara is studying at the Kazakhstan Institute of Management, Economics and Strategic Research. Hi and welcome to our program. Thank you so much for participation. And the first question, please tell me about your family, about your childhood a little bit.
My mom is Russian Kazakh, so she has Kazakh roots, but she was based in Moscow. And my dad's full Egyptian. My parents met in Dubai, where I was born, and I lived there all my life. My childhood was good, very active. Because Dubai is next to the beach, so all I remember about my childhood is the beach. I was in British schools. My parents, they kind of valued education, so they wanted a lot of very good schools. So it was the most expensive, the most good schools that were there in Dubai. So I study international relations. Politics is something that all Arabs love to talk about.
And what about your overall thoughts about Kazakhstan? Do you like it?
At first I was a bit culture shocked, because different cultures. Over here I like that people are super warm. They're very kind of introverted to Arabs. Arabs are very emotional. And Kazakhstani people are very warm, and if they say something, it's straight. They don't add 300 more words to describe one situation. And that Kazakhstani people are also family-oriented. So far I like it. I've been here for 1.5 years. I've been studying here. I met a lot of interesting people in Kazakhstan. I learned a new culture, something that I haven't in a long while. It's very interesting to see that there are different cultures, different traditions. Kazakhstan is very beautiful, the nature and everything. And a lot of people may not know what is Kazakhstan, but in Egypt, we have a lot of gratitude for Kazakhstan. We have a palace called the Sultan Beybar's Palace. So each year the Kazakh government, they kind of set plans for the restoration of this palace, and Sultan Beybar's was Kazakh himself. So that's why a lot of people know about it. It's a museum. So over there they know about some of the culture that Sultan Beybar's brought with him from Kazakhstan. Also in Egypt there is a park. It's called the Country Park. And as soon as you enter, the first flag you see is Kazakhstan, the blue and gold flag. And there's a monument of the eagle, like the one on the flag. And a lot of people now know what is Kazakhstan.
We are celebrating 8th of March and the International Women's Day here right now. And do you have the same celebration in your country?
International Women's Day is not celebrated in Arab countries, but in Egypt, where I'm from, we have Mother's Day. It's on the 21st of March. And over there, it's a celebration between children, husbands, and their wives. Usually it's someone who's a mother. And they get her flowers, gifts, sweets. They usually don't let the mother cook on this day. They're like, please rest. They go to parks, restaurants, and it's like a holiday, but not everyone celebrates it. So there's not a lot of like people who are already married with children. So it's only for the family.
Being a girl, being a lady, being a woman, I think it is unfair to not celebrate this holiday and not to get a gift from the gentlemen who are surrounding you. So I want to make it right for you, for all the men of Kazakhstan, and I want to congratulate you with this celebration.
This is so lovely of you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Our next heroine, Tiffany Haus, was born and grew up in a small town in the east of France, Nancy. Being rather active and curious since her childhood, she quite easily took a decision to obtain education in Almaty. Her current goal is exploring the whole Kazakhstan. Tiffany, welcome to our program and thank you for participation. And the first question that I want to ask you is about your family, about your background.
I have spent all my childhood in this city. I moved 2 years ago for my studies to the west of France, which is really beautiful and richer than the east. I'm an only child, so I'm really fusional with my parents. Basically a happy childhood, like I practiced some sports, I did nutrition, I horse riding sometimes, cycling too. I made lots of activities. My parents were always there to push me and encourage me. My mother basically worked in a supermarket, and my father is a maintenance guy, like he does everything in home. I studied all my life literature, French and English one. I love it. And then I decided to change and go into a business school. So that's why 2 years ago I moved in Rennes, which is a city in the west of France. And I started to learn, like, you know, business, marketing, management and things like that. So this is basically why I'm here in Kazakhstan, because for my studies I had to move into a foreign country and learn into another school. The level of study here is pretty good. Almaty is a good university. There are some foreigners teachers, like I got Italian teachers, I got Kazakh teachers, Spanish one. That's good because I know the European style of teaching, and here I can see both, like Russian and Kazakh style of teaching and European. So teachers are pretty good, and the students are always here to help if I got a problem, but basically I understand everything. So
you're living here only 1 month, but I do hope that you already found good friends, like local friends. Is it true?
Yes, of course. Though I've been here for 1 month, I have some few friends at school, and they showed me the city a little bit. They take me to restaurant or go to dinner, or one friend here helped me to find my apartment. So yeah, basically you don't see that in France because like we're kind of shy and we don't go to foreigners as easily as here. So it's really good.
We are celebrating 8th of March, the International Women's Day here, and do you have the same celebration in your country?
As it's an international day, we of course celebrate it in France, but it's not a day off as in Kazakhstan, and we do not celebrate it like nationally or at home, for example. We only talk about that on television or we have like special programs, but we do not celebrate it as a national scale or something.
You said that in France you don't usually give a present on this occasion, but in our country, men, gentlemen, boys usually give the flowers or different presents to the beautiful ladies. And on this occasion I want to present you these beautiful flowers.
Thank you so much. I'm really impressed. It's good to receive flowers.
Tiffany, what can you wish to all the viewers of our program?
Basically, as it is a Women's Day, International Women's Day, I just only wish that all, you know, girls, women and wives of the world like live happy because they deserve it, and that's it.
Pallavi Bhambhani, comes from India. Our third heroine had traveled a lot since her childhood years, and in Kazakhstan she has been living for 5 years while being educated at the Kazakh National Medical University and practicing in many healthcare facilities in Almaty. Pallavi, can you please tell me about your childhood a little bit?
Well, I was born in India. I was there, completed my schooling, and I am the single daughter. And my dad is in United Nations. He basically works for Army, and my mom is a cosmetologist. So school was superb, but it was difficult because I opted for molecular biology, and I was making lots of projects, a lot of chemistry work, and then I decided, and we have to select our subject in 10th class. So basically, I selected to go for science. I took biology. It was difficult. I wanted to become a doctor, and so am I here, Kazakhstan. I chose Kazakhstan because it was my uncle was basically working here, and he somewhere told my dad that you guys can work, and there, the studies are good here basically. So I said, okay, let's just try. I came here. People in Kazakhstan are so good. I feel that I am sitting home. Sometimes when I really explain people about my experience to Kazakhstan, I feel like I should cry because Kazakh people are so lovable.
And what your parents think about you living here for so long?
They are very happy. I'll tell you, they're very happy. It happens all the time in December. I have holiday for 1 month, and I'm like, I don't want to come, and they're like, you have to come. And so, the good thing is that I like being here. I have been to Shymkent, Taraz, Astana, I have been to Kisilarda, and I have been to all these places, and every city I have friends. So basically when I have holidays, I go there, I talk to them, I be with them, and they are very happy because I am studying here, I have so many friends here, I'm working here, and I feel like I'm settled here. I feel like Kazakhstan gave me an opportunity to express who am I, in the real sense.
And what about your parents? Have they visited Kazakhstan already?
Yeah, they once visited me. My dad came here, and they are trying to get the visa. The next month, I'm gonna go to the head of the department and talk about giving invitation letter to my parents, because we will have graduation ceremony where I'll be doing the real diploma thing, and I really want them to come here and see my diploma. So yeah, my dad came here once in 2014, but I really want my mom and dad both. they would be coming anyway.
You said that you're living here for 5 years now, so what is your favorite celebration here in Kazakhstan?
Well, I love Women's Day. Why? Because I get so many flowers, so many gifts. Basically, my group mates, people, other boys, of course, they all give me roses. 8th March in Kazakhstan is like the biggest festival. They are like, 8 March. That is a very fun thing. Nowruz, I really like Nowruz because we go everywhere. We go to the parks. They have beautiful decoration and stuff like that.
As far as I know, you've been traveling a lot. And can you compare, please, the celebration of 8th of the March in different countries?
If I talk about India, 8th March is like my mama's gonna dress the whole day. She's not gonna cook. My dad cooks, my dad cleans, my dad does everything. We are celebrating it. In the evening, we go out somewhere. In Dubai, they generally go out. The girls, the husband, wife, or the family, they just go out, sit there. In Kazakhstan, very big celebration.
What are your well wishes on the 8th of the March to the whole people of Kazakhstan?
I have a very beautiful thing to say that, women came to this world to make the world a better place to live. Without women, you cannot live, you cannot survive. So women is something we always need, just not 8th March. Respect women every time, every day, every second of your life, because women is a mother, is a sister, is a girlfriend, is a wife, is a grandmother, and many other roles. Give them the place they deserve. Don't try to disrespect them. And to the viewers of Kazakhstan, I would say that thank you, Kazakhstan, for giving me this much of love. Not to me, to all the foreigner people, to all the people who come from another country and settle out here. And I really thank Kazakh TV for giving me this opportunity to come here and participate here. And yeah, thank you very much. Rahmet from the core of my heart.